What is tyranny of the majority? Have you ever thought about how the majority can sometimes overpower the minority in a society? This is known as the tyranny of the majority. It happens when the larger group uses its numbers to impose its will on smaller groups, often ignoring their rights and needs. This can lead to the marginalization or oppression of those who do not belong to the majority. In many cases, the majority enforces rules or social norms that only benefit themselves. They might silence voices from minority groups, making it hard for those individuals to express their opinions or needs. This situation often arises when majority rule is unchecked, leading to a form of governance that can be quite harmful. From an anthropological viewpoint, tyranny of the majority is a significant aspect of societal evolution and state formation. As societies grow and develop, power structures often emerge that favor dominant groups. In early human communities, decisions were usually made through consensus. However, as populations increased and states formed, majority rule became a common practice. Unfortunately, without proper safeguards, this majority power can become tyrannical, suppressing minority voices. The concept of tyranny of the majority dates back to ancient Greece. Thinkers from that time warned about Ochlocracy, or mob rule, which they viewed as a dangerous form of governance. Later political philosophers, like Alexis de Tocqueville and John Stuart Mill, pointed out that even democratic systems can lead to tyranny if the majority's interests are allowed to dominate without checks. Tocqueville described this as the moral empire of the majority, where the majority's interests are seen as superior, leading to the absolute rule over minorities. In real life, tyranny of the majority can manifest in various ways. For instance, laws or social practices might be created solely to benefit the majority, neglecting the welfare of minority groups. This can result in social exclusion, discrimination, or even violence against those minorities. In multicultural societies, a dominant ethnic or cultural group may impose its language or customs on others, eroding their cultural identity and political power. To combat tyranny of the majority, many modern states have put in place constitutional protections, separation of powers, and safeguards for minority rights. These mechanisms aim to balance majority rule with respect for minority interests. This ensures that governance remains inclusive and fair. Anthropologically, the tyranny of the majority illustrates how social power dynamics evolve. It shows how cultural norms and political institutions shape group interactions. Understanding this concept is essential for grasping the conflicts that can arise within societies and the need for institutional checks to maintain fairness and social harmony.